Revelio. Welcome, wizards, witches, and nomads. My name's David Syczylo, and thank you for taking the time out of your day and visiting my channel, Wands and Reviews. Fenrir Greyback was a large, vicious-looking man who was in fact a werewolf. Having forsaken his humanity, Fenrir was driven by his animal hedonism. He was infamous for his savagery and preference for attacking children and being cannibalistic. He strived to infect as many people as possible. It was Fenrir Greyback who infected Remus Lupin after Remus's father insulted werewolves and said they deserve nothing less than death. Fenrir Greyback allied himself with Lord Voldemort, where he became an enforcer, a terror weapon for Lord Voldemort's use. It is known that he participated in the infiltration of Hogwarts that ended in Albus Dumbledore's death. He was part of the attack on Diagon Alley, kidnapping Garrick Ollivander. As a snatcher, he was tasked with hunting, capturing, and occasionally murdering Muggleborns, blood traders, and truants for the Muggleborn Registration Commission. He was part of the group that captured Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ronald Weasley, where they were taken to Malfoy Manor. When and where Fenrir Greyback learned his magical abilities and skill with the wand is unknown. He was a very capable duelist, but was no match for Lord Voldemort's inner circle of Death Eaters. He could apparate, had superhuman strength, and was skilled in the dark arts. It was Fenrir who injured William Bill Weasley, the first child of Arthur and Molly Weasley. Even though Bill wasn't turned entirely into a werewolf, he did develop some wolfish tendencies, such as eating very rare steaks. Fenrir Greyback did a lot of harm and damage. He's an extremely dangerous person. Werewolf. He fought in the attack against Hogwarts, where he infiltrated his way inside the school and attacked and fatally wounded Lavender Brown. What happened to Fenrir Greyback after the Battle of Hogwarts is unclear. If he survived, it is most likely that he was caught and sent to Azkaban prison for his crimes, and it's being kept secret by the Ministry of Magic under Kingsley Shacklebolt's leadership. While there's others that say Fenrir was injured during the battle and escaped, later dying from his wounds. Whatever happened to Fenrir Greyback, it is best that he's gone. As for his wand, he may have possibly obtained it from Ollivander's wand shop when he was more human. It is known that he had possession of it throughout his life as a werewolf, a snatcher, and a Death Eater. As many of you already know, before I started to collect the noble collection of wands, I already created several of the character wands myself. Over time, I started to replace those wands that I've created with the official Noble Collection wands. I still have a handful of those wands, and today I wanted to share with you my non-official replica wand for Fenrir Greyback, and then compare it to the Noble Collection's official wand for Fenrir Greyback. Here is my non-official replica of Fenrir Greyback's wand. The wand measures in at 14.4 inches in total length. When I was creating this wand, I only had a few images to work off of, and the movie gave no help in details. The shaft of the wand is pointed and smooth. it widens as it reaches the handle. There are some cut-in details painted silver where the shaft and the handle join together. There is a donut-type ring that separates the shaft of the wand from the handle. The handle is just like the shaft in the style and coloration. It is capped off with a flared piece that is actually a wooden drawer pull that I used. The end is painted black with a silver ring painted around it. The entire wand is sponge painted in black, brown, and maroon to give it that cloudy look. Easy to hold, Fenrir Greyback could cause some serious damage with his wand. Here is the official replica of Fenrir Greyback's wand from the Noble Collection. Their wand measures in at 13.6 inches in total length. As you can see, it has a pointy shaft that widens as it reaches the handle. It has a cloudy marble swirl paint job. There are some painted silver details where the handle and the shaft meet up. The handle, just like the rest of the wand, is plain and smooth. It ends in a cap that flares open. This section also has a cut-in detail that is silver painted, and the end piece is painted black, circled with silver. Easy to hold, this wand feels balanced in the hand. An elegant looking wand, even for a werewolf. Now that you have seen my non-official replica and the Noble Collection's official replica for Fenrir Greyback's wand, I thought I would share a comparison of the two wands. Lengthwise, my wand replica is longer than the Noble Collection's. My wand replica is also a little thicker, and some of the detail pieces are larger. My end piece for Fenrir Greyback's wand is more bulbous than the Noble Collection's. But for what I had to work with at the time, I think the wand looks good. In coloration, my wand is lighter and more red than the Noble Collection's that is darker in color. Fenrir Greyback's wand was a little bit of a challenge to replicate since I had trouble trying to figure out how to make the end piece. I ended up using some artistic interpretation, and for the way the wand turned out, I think it looks pretty good. I'd like to think that people would be able to pick out my wand replica as Fenrir Greyback's wand if there was a pile of random wands just laying on the floor. But what do you think of the wand replication that I made for Fenrir Greyback? Let me know in the comments below. There you have it, my non-official replica of Fenrir Greyback's wand versus the official replica by the Noble Collection. If you would like to add Fenrir Greyback's wand to your collection, you can purchase one. Not my non-official replica, but the official replica from the Noble Collection, and I'll leave a link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this one video comparison today. If so, please click on that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it, and remember to share this video with your family and your friends. Thank you, and have a werewolf-free evening.